Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. MC-Mura here, and today we're gonna be talking about Ken. But before I get into the video, I just wanted to start by kinda apologizing for the slower rate of the uploads these past couple of days and no streams, and this is because I have been going through a lot these days. I don't really want to get into it, to be honest, but hopefully things will be better moving forward. And let's just now get back to the point of the video, and that's Ken. Because over on my Discord I have gotten a question that was asking, why is Ken the king of YOLO, right? If you have ever played this game online, you have played against the random Ken that's just throwing stuff there, right? And we've all had to deal with that. And the question is, why is Ken specifically being played that way? Because Ken does kind of have a reputation of being the random Shoto. And I think there is a short answer to this and a long answer, but the short answer is pretty much the EXDP, right? Ken's EXDP does 160 damage and 200 stun. That is really good. But what makes it so special is that when Ken does the EXDP, he will use his V skill 1, and notice he's +7 and he is in throw range. This means that Ken can use his EX reversal and get Oki outfit mid-screen. This is extremely rare in Street Fighter V. Most of the cast can't do anything like this unless they are in the corner. And this means that Ken does actually have a pretty good risk reward on the EXDP. If it happened to hit, he gets to continue his pressure. If it happened to get blocked, he does get punished obviously, but at least he gets something out of it. And obviously if he have V-trigger, right, he can V-trigger cancel, and look at this, really decent damage and an immense amount of corner carry. So the EXDP leading to Oki give it a much higher or a much better risk reward factor for Ken. He gets rewarded a lot more for the EXDP, and that is really the long answer of it, right? Ken have an obnoxiously high risk reward element to almost everything he does. While a character like Ryu doesn't get rewarded that much for a YOLO DP, Ken does. But it's not only that. Let's talk about an attack like his heavy kick Tatsu, right? Because this is -4, this will get punished. But take a look at this. If Ken does it and it happened to hit this way, he gets full on combos. This was almost 270 damage. That is a lot more than him getting punished on the -4. If you punish him on the -4, let's say even Ken himself for example, right, you get like what, 280? But if he happens to land it, he's getting a lot more. So the risk reward for throwing out a YOLO Tatsu is in his favor, and obviously if you have V-trigger, this is kinda deadly, right? We all know this, we all have to deal with it, and it's obviously -2 on block. So again, it's really good. One of the other things that you have to consider is that Ken doesn't have a 3-frame normal. He has 3-frame specials. And this does actually have really good ramifications for him. Let's say for example that Ryu is gonna do a combo and then he's gonna go for a meaty. If I go for a normal, right, I get counter hit, I will lose, right? So if I have a 3-frame normal, I can't really wake up with a normal here. But Ken have a 3-frame special. The special doesn't factor into the priority system. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna trade. And this can be really good for Ken, right? If I wake up with a light DP, I get a trade here. 110 and I get hit by a jab or a medium, that's fine. But you have to consider that he can actually combo here, right? So he got 250 damage out of this, and the opponent can't really go for frame perfect meaties, because you have to consider that not only does he have the 3-frame, but he also have the throw invincible DB and the EXDP, so there is a lot that goes into it. And not only that, you can also go for a light kick Tatsu, V-trigger cancel, kinda tricky, and you get a lot of damage. If the opponent happened to block this, guess what? Ken is gonna be obnoxiously plus on block, +2, and he gets to apply a pressure situation, right? So this means that on a knockdown, he's favored. He's actually favored than most of the cast because he can have options that can lead to a lot. Yes, they might be unsafe, but again, he gets rewarded heavily, right? And obviously you have to consider that Ken also have 15 frames dash. This is the fastest dash in the game, and he also have an obnoxiously good jumping normal, like jumping heavy punch. His jumping medium kick is a fantastic cross up. He does have a lot of moves that put him at obnoxious ranges to punish, like for example you can do like a tip heavy kick, standing heavy kick, and bam, no one will really reach, and then you can still turn with the EXDP. There's obviously a lot of the run cancel stuff, and if you're really degenerate, I mean, you can go for stuff like medium kick, it get blocked, and then running in and then EXDP, or doing like standing medium kick. This whiffs on a crouching opponent, EXDP because you know they will try to take back their turn. You have a lot of moves that allow him to steal turn after, and obviously that can be pretty degenerate. And also attacks like the air EX Tatsu, which will leave him at a -2, which means that obviously you kinda have to worry about the EXDP after. So we have a risk reward DP that is actually really good for him, and a lot of moves that allow him to pretty much set up that situation where he gets to steal turn. Now, one of the really powerful things about Ken is that he pretty much gets OK out of everything. So everything that every risk he's taking is getting rewarded with OK after. He have a lot of HP, he have a 1025 HP, so that's really good. Can also have a ton of corner carry, so any hit he does will pretty much take you to the corner. Even for example going for a back throw here will put the opponent to the corner, so that is really good. So the reason that Ken kinda is the king of YOLO is because he is rewarded, right? It's a risk reward ratio that's actually really good for him, and obviously the character can be played extremely solid, but I do think the right way to play Ken is 80% 85 solid and 15% YOLO. I don't think you should play Ken extremely solid all the time, because you know the YOLO factor is pretty rewarding for him. If you have enjoyed this video, please leave a like or a comment, help the channel so much. I will be leaving a link to the Patreon page, the Discord server page, and the Twitter page in the description below. There is also a Twitch page. We're gonna be starting to restream next week, so stay tuned for that. Thank you very much for watching and stay safe.